Hi, Dave here from SoundDaves. Just uploaded another blog post. Be sure to check that out. But today I am talking about compression in movies and my worst offenders from my at-home list. So to start off the list, it comes off with pretty much every Marvel movie ever made in existence. For whatever reason why, Disney likes to only mix movie theaters and not for home video. When they release these discs, they just assume everyone has a home theater system at home, which clearly they don't. If you look behind me, it's literally just a TV. They always end up either being way too loud or way too quiet. You're listening to something, and you gotta turn on subtitles and squint at it, and then the moment anything big happens on screen, your eardrums explode. Number 2, pretty much every Star Wars movie that I own. Star Wars, for whatever reason, just like Marvel, both owned by Disney, they don't like to compress their audio or mix it to home theater systems. They do the same thing, where your ears just explode or you're squinting at it. You have to sit there through the entire movie and essentially just up and down the volume no matter what. It's not a fun time, but the movies are still great though, but I kind of wish they actually put some thought and effort into that. Number 3, Full Metal Jacket, 1917, Band of Brothers, and The Pacific. What do these all have in common? These are all war movies, which is kind of understandable when you think about it. The majority of war movies, it's a lot of dialogue talking, and then it's a lot of battlefields. So it's going to be either really quiet or really loud, but that doesn't mean you can't compress it or mix it or master it in a better way than they do now. It's either you're actually getting PTSD from a battlefield, or you can't hear anything and you just don't know what's going on. So for the last pick that I have here from my home collection is Dunkirk. I kept this one separate because of the director, Christopher Nolan. He's a big fan of audio in general, but for whatever reason, all of his movies he makes, they end up being either mumbly or they're hard to hear. I know he's really big on sound design, especially in terms of the theater, but I know he doesn't put a lot of effort into the home theater system again. So his newest movie, Tenet, which I sadly don't have, it falls victim to this, where it's really, really mumbly, and it's hard to actually follow what's going on. And in a lot of Christopher Nolan's movies, it's really big on, like, mind-bending and, like, trying to follow the story. And if you can't really do that, you can't really enjoy the movie, which is really sad. But there are ways for your TV to actually fix this. It may not always fix it, but it might be a bit better than before. Every TV setting is different. It's either called night mode, dynamic range mode, or just sound mode. Normally it starts off on normal. You could just go into your settings and just audio. You should be able to find it no problem. It depends on the TV. I'm not being super specific here because of that. But it'll either have a normal mode, a bass mode, a treble mode, a theater mode, or a night mode. Night mode is the best, I tend to think, because it compresses everything and makes it so it's not super differentiating between the audio, but it's really up to you. Once again, be sure to check out the blog post on the website, SoundDaves. Other than that, stay safe.